Welcome back to Nintagious Mini Motorways. Warsaw, capital Poland. Are these all capitals? And I just wasn't putting that together because that's how ass my geographical ability is. That last run was awful. So I should have taken a longer break. I only took a break for like 15 minutes. I probably should have taken a much longer break to try and shake off the salt from that last run, but I want to play more mini motorways. Okay, deal with it. I like the colors of this map, by the way. But yeah, that last one was just hitting us with a lot of what the fuck do you expect me to do with this? And it was, I don't know. I maybe need to learn some new tricks, is maybe what's happening. What? See what I mean? Okay. All right, realistically, this is probably not that big of a deal, but it's also, like, jarring. You see something like that, and you're like, excuse me? God, I hate it. I don't think I ever realized that it, like, paused the music the way it does. That was a little disorienting. It's like, dude, just, like, give me a simple start to these maps, you know what I mean? Instead, they're just right away, like, how do you feel about this? It's unrelenting. Also, we got dark roads again, so that's nice. It's easier to see them for editing. I mentioned I think that was in the last episode, that sometimes when you're on the day mode color scheme, I prefer this because, well, it's a bit of a mix. This has more like color to it, whereas the dark mode tends to look the same for every single city. So it's kind of dull after a while, even though in general I like the way it looks. But the problem with the day mode color schemes is that sometimes the roads are like white, and then it makes them very difficult to see when you're trying to edit them. So I'm glad that this one has darker roads. I don't know. I'm still back and forth on these. I think I say it every damn run at this point, but I think that roundabouts are good. It's just they're very large. So it's different. Like, if I wanted to put one here, there's no room to put one here. So I guess I'm getting to a point where I actually think roundabouts and traffic lights are kind of not good. Just because of the fact that it's like, they're both like, have really big downsides. The roundabouts are very large, and the traffic lights just kind of slow everything down. I think traffic lights are really good for situations where you have like a road and then it's like a facility is like right off the side of the road, and you need to make sure that people are able to get in and out of the facility, so you use a traffic light for stuff like that. I think in a lot of other situations, they're just not very good. I might still be wrong on that. I would love to, like, not only watch other people play this game, but like converse with them about like strategies and such. And something I really dislike about like talking about different strategies with a video game and such, like these days, is I feel like with a lot of games, people just read up online about what the accepted meta is, and then it's just, oh, just do it this way. Nobody, like... Not a lot of people come up with, like, their own strategies for stuff anymore. They just look it up online really quick, which is really dull. And I think that's why backseating becomes such a problem, too, because I'm down for discussing, like, oh, you do it a different way? Well, what are the pros and cons of that? Why did you decide to do it that way? How would that address my problem? Are there downsides to it? Let's talk about that. But backseating is never like that. Backseating is always just do it this way. It's never a conversation, it's just people barking orders at you. And I think that's why it's bad. Because realistically, I would love to talk about, like, different approaches, but they're not talking about different approaches. They're just saying, do it my way. Anyway. I'll take the extra bridge. We're probably going to need it eventually. So it's half that and half the fact that most people just Google it and do what Google says to do. Which sucks, because that's a large part of what I really like about streaming. It's just hanging out and talking to people about video games. I like to just talk about them. Well, this sucks dick. I guess I'm just doing that. And then they're gonna put a greenhouse right here. Let's just start calling what the bad bullshit plays are gonna be here. But anyway, that's why it's difficult for me to always, like, walk it back. I think when I first started recording episodes again of, I don't know if it was like a first 30 episode or if it was one of these. I don't really remember. I know at the end of one of them, I was like, I did the basic don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And immediately I was like, man, I hate that. First of all, don't comment just because I told you to comment. Comment if you have, like, something to add to a conversation. Like, if you'd like to talk about strategy, if you've gotten this far in the playthrough, you've been playing this this game yourself and also gotten to this point, and you have an opinion on traffic lights versus roundabouts, or just them as mechanics in general, please drop a comment. I would love to have a conversation about that. But if you hear the streamers say, drop a comment, and you leave a comment that just says, like, Teehee Ligma, like, go away. You're not adding anything to the... You know what I mean? That's not helpful by any stretch of the imagination. First of all, I called this. Second of all, you're just gonna stay over there, I guess, because you have no right to be here. That's slightly better. We'll take the motorway. This is tricky. No. Because I think we actually have to connect one of these down there. Because this one's an upgraded facility, so it's going to need more support than just these two. I also saw that YouTube themselves put out a video recently basically saying, hey, stop telling people to like, comment, and subscribe. Because of the... I don't know what it's called, but I have this myself, and I'm not surprised that other people do as well, where someone tells you what to do and you immediately don't want to do it. So, at least I'm assuming that honestly, I didn't watch the video, but I would assume where they were going with this was that if you push it too hard, people are going to avoid doing it. Like, let's put it this way. If you really push for people to like your content, there's a chance that they're going to take their like away because you won't shut the fuck up about it. Which is always something that I've felt was the case. I've always felt that that was you need to be careful with that. You can't just beg for it. So you actually might notice in the last couple of episodes, I've stopped saying that. I should at least still say, hey, if you're having a good time, don't forget to hit the like button. Because that is very useful because of the fact that it lets me know, should I continue making these episodes? Are people having enough fun that I should keep putting the effort into this? So that is a very good metric, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Oh, this sucks. We have... Oh my god, this is awful. I'm just gonna use the motorway. I don't love this, but... Are you serious? There you go. I don't love this, but, like, connecting those in any other way, I think, would have just really been ass. Okay, hear me out. Connect you up there. Or over here, or whatever. I'd love to reconstruct this bridge, but it's gonna... Let's try it. If it's just this one guy we have to wait for, then maybe this isn't that bad. Beauty. As they say. Okay. This is okay. If anything, I'm maybe not in love with how many greenhouses are over here. But I have a feeling that's gonna be... I guess what I'm getting at is I'm questioning if maybe I should connect them. But for now, that doesn't seem terribly relevant, so I don't think I'm gonna worry about it. Excuse me. I will take the bridge. I like this plan. Oh my god, dude. Oh, okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Relax. Relax. It's... This isn't that bad either, but, like, why? Why? Why would you... Why would you? Like, why? I think we're in that arc now. We're not even that far into the run, but, like, it feels like we're already at the point of the run where they're just gonna start doing bonkers bullshit like that just to be like, haha! What if we just put an orange house just, like, right here? Like, it's just time for that sort of shit to start. Or that's not quite what I was expecting. This is kind of fine. I don't completely hate this. Is that how I want to do this? No, I do not. Let's back this up a little bit. Let's think. Let's think. Let's use our brain holes. That is not what they're called. No one has ever called them that. I don't know where my brain hole came up with that. So here's my logic that we were kind of talking about in the last episode, or at least I was kind of alluding to it. I don't know if I ever actually fully made my point, but I don't think any road, if you have a road leading to a facility, that road shouldn't continue to lead somewhere else, because that's just going to cause traffic problems in the long run. So I don't think the greens should be connected here, because that's just inevitable. The greens passing from here, like, or let's call them the limes, because we have two greens. If the limes are connecting from here and coming down here, they have to go through this intersection and this intersection, which is going to slow down the whites getting in here, which are the creams, which is the big one. I don't want that to happen. So I think we're going to want to loop it, like, around here, connect purples to the same kind of lane, I think. Now the problem is that, well, we can make this work. Actually, I was gonna say we have the same problem where we don't want to connect. We don't want this one to go further. So let's not make it go further. Let's just make this go further, so that purple can get down there. Cream can still get up there. We don't necessarily want that. We want to try to, like, have multiple houses connected and then connect it to the road. I like the smoothness of that for sure. If that was like a sharp turn, they'd have to, like, completely stop. Don't mind me, I'm gonna have to change that again in like 2 seconds when they spawn another house in a, like, right next to the curve instead of dropping it literally anywhere else. You think I would learn, but instead I just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. But hey, if Mario Maker streamers can do it, so can I. Why would you have to put a house there? God, I hate you. I'm just gonna refuse to connect it diagonally, because you can't make me. You've got to be fucking joking. You've got to be fucking... Like, this isn't even that big of a deal. This is not a problem. Well, actually, I don't have enough road tiles to connect it at the moment, so that's a thing. But that's not what I'm panicking. The panic is that I have to connect it like that, which I fucking hate doing. But if I connect it any other way, I'm going to have to use, like, 7 goddamn road tiles to connect it. And that, my friends, is agony. Hello there. I don't have any road to make you work, so, I'm gonna need a minute. I do have bridges, so that's nice. You love to see that. 2 bridges, as a matter of fact, so you really love to see that. I wonder if I could put a traffic light here? They seem to be boating... They seem to be, I can't think of the word, but they're doing okay without the need of a traffic light, so... Maybe not. I should probably try to keep my eye on it, though. We'll take another motorway. That's a little nasty because it means I only get 10 road tiles, which could be better, but I hate that. I don't really care for that either, if I'm being honest. Yeah, whatever, that'll do. It's not that elegant on this side of the bridge, but I'll take the, you know, the bridge actually not looking idiotic, I think. Let's put a traffic light right there. Just because I am noticing a little stop and go there. That's fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. Less okay with a purple house spawning up here, of all places. Can I, ooh, we have plenty of room here now, actually. We're going to expand this out a little bit. Fuck my life. Oh my god, why? Why? It's like you caught me in the act and we're like, ah, gotcha. Hold on. Not so fast. There we go. Okay, let me put this fucking road in before you do something else to fuck with me. Eh. How do I do this? I could connect these down here, I guess. Honestly, if some cream houses would spawn over here, that would be amazing, because then I could just get rid of the, I could just get rid of the motorway entirely, and then have it for something else. I hate that, though. It looks terrible. No. I want it to be that way. There we go. That makes sense. So yeah, I guess we would want to do this one... down that way, once I have the ability to do so. It's trying something new where I'm, like, pointing everything in the direction of where they need to go, which is something you think I would have figured out a long time ago, but shut up. I'm working on it. One step at a time. That's fine. Oh, that's almost where... Oh, I didn't notice that up there. That's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Could I, like, take these? Do you mind? Okay, seriously. Could I need some road tiles, like, really desperately. You don't understand. You need to stop. I don't even know what to do with that neighborhood, dude. I'm probably just gonna connect it back over here somewhere, but... Okay, I got those tiles back, okay. Crisis averted. I can't do that! Oh, no. This is bad. Motorway away, I guess? Oh, give me a second. Tremendously unprofessional, but I had something on my phone I had to address really quick. Okay, there we go. Apologies. And I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to just let the game run because we're rapidly approaching chaos mode, so I didn't want shit to just really hit the fan. Okay. Now I'm thinking. Don't get me wrong. Now I'm just looking and thinking. I'm kind of thinking we could reconnect this motorway up here and disconnect this road. Because there's enough purple over here to handle this building. We don't need all of that. So we could connect this, like, maybe down here? And then... Wait. Help? No, wrong help. Of course, now that I took the motorway down, they're gonna be like, oh, if there was a way that you could get some greens over here, that would be really good. Fucking asses. Why did this version of the motorway even, like, lock into place for more than, like, at all? God. Oh, God. This is a little uncomfortable. We're, like, it's a... If I said we're gonna be okay, would you trust me? Because if I'm honest, I don't think I even trust myself. Dude, these different, like, versions of this motorway need to, like, fucking die. What is happening right now? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't mean to unpause. Stop. Moving that motorway, like, completely screwed everything up. Mostly because now they expect me to get limes over here anyway, and I wasn't really prepared for that. Okay, we're gonna have to... connect that there just to get it connected. We're gonna have to use all of our bridges until we can figure out this motorway nonsense, because I don't know what's going on right now. Okay. I think everything's alright. Did I just, like... The original version of this motorway, when that was in place, we had a second one, didn't we? Did I just, like... hilariously mess up? I could have sworn I had a second one. And then once I started trying to put this... There it is! I guess they just used it at one point? Instead of just moving the one that I was telling them to move, they were just like, we're gonna use your other one? That's what threw me off, because all of a sudden I went to put the other... Because basically, so I had the idea to connect this motorway here, And then I was like, I'm going to use the second motorway to connect down here up to this. But then when I went to do that, the motorway was gone. And I was like, wait, I had a second one, right? I guess when I moved this one, they used the second one to put it in place or something to, like, buffer it. I don't really know what just happened there, but it was, like, kind of terrifying for a second. I guess because I thought I was going insane was the big reason. I was like, wait a second, I had a thing. Right? Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna connect this one here and here. I'm gonna take this back out. We're going to... I think we're also going to connect these lime houses to this road, disconnect this, and then just connect these limes to here. Do I have the road to get this done at the moment? Is the $1 million question. Not quite. Oh no, come on. Okay, there's a new orange house up here. I think that's actually fine. It was a brief moment of go fuck yourself, because it was like, you've got to be kidding me. But I think this is totally fine. We're going to connect this here. This road is getting pretty busy, which I don't love. But my hopes are high that it'll be fine. Did I manage to say that in a way that made you believe that I'm actually confident in what I'm talking about? Fuck. If you're thinking, no, it sounded like you were in pain, that's kind of what I was going for, so it's... actually a great compliment, because that's exactly what I was going for. You need to cool your fucking tits until I actually get these roads built. It's making me tremendously nervous. Again, like, there was one house and I was like, okay, give me like 15 seconds, and in 5 seconds they were like, no, you didn't deal with the house? Here's another one. Oh, is that going too fast for you? Here's another house, by the way. Are you having a hard time keeping up? Guess what? Another house just dropped? Like, it just... relax. Relax. I'm working on it. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. You would. You would. You would just put it, like, just right there. Just right in my fuck you spot. Specifically the fuck your OCD spot. I don't have any roads now, so this is fun. Okay, that's fine. For a second, I was already like charging up the fuck you. I was getting it ready. I was biting my lip and everything to get the F ready. And then I was like, oh, that's actually fine. That's actually fine. I'm gonna disconnect it for a second, though, I think. The thing is I don't want them to put a billion purple houses here, because then this main road sucks. It just sucks a big, fat one. It'll be the same problem we had last time. And at the moment, I feel like I actually have things under control. So I'm kind of like, no, fuck you. You don't understand? I'm the player one? Also, I hate this. Don't get me wrong. This is just... it's agonizing. Alright, give me some roads, baby! Yep. Love to see it. Okay. Do I want to, like, reconfigure this in some way? Yes, but also how is the question? My current thought process is that I want to, like... maybe not that high. I want to free up some space here in case they start dropping more houses there, so that things don't get, like... so that they don't become just a complete and total clusterfuck. Is kind of where my head is at. Fuck that forest. Alright, we gotta do something about this. God, I hate it. It's... what? Why? What if I do it the other way around? That's still... I hate it, but it's... this whole section is just going to be I hate it, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it. This house is, just... yep. You know the... You know how the song goes by now. We don't have any bridges until we get this one back, which I think we're about to. Love to see it. We're going to... nope, you don't understand. Do that, and then they're gonna put a greenhouse here because fuck you. I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. But I mostly don't love it. But I'm not, like, freaking out. I'm just kind of like, fuck you. Nah, even that. Well, I don't know. It's... mostly because you can't have a intersection on a bridge. If I could connect it to this bridge, it would be totally fine. But since I can't, it's just kind of like... ass? It's just complete ass. I have a wild idea. Hold on, I'm scanning to make sure this is gonna work. I have a wild fucking idea. I don't have enough bridges, I don't think, for what I'm trying to pull off. Because again, it's gonna be like... that's an intersection, so it's not gonna function the way I want it to. let me see if I can explain this. I was going to disconnect this road. Not the motorway, but the one under it. And then I was going to bring it up this way, rebuild this bridge, and still come over this way. And then I was going to connect these two via bridge. And then have a second bridge, which would have been an intersection, but then I realized that wouldn't work. Coming down from here, probably, and then running parallel to this one, and then connecting here. Basically with the goal that when the traffic gets here, all of the greens can split up this way. And the rest can go the other way. So I think what I'm realizing is I can still do that. And then I can still, once I get another bridge, I can still put it in over here. And I can still kind of make this work. Is that the way I want it? Oh god. Why? Or do I want it like this? I feel like it works better this way. Is that going to be a good idea in the long run? We're going to find out, baby. This area is getting a little traffic-y, which is maybe not great. But at the same time, it seems to be okay. It's functioning. So what I really want to see next week, which is a bit of a loose term, you know what I mean, when this in-game week is up, I want to see a bridge and 20 road tiles. 30 road tiles? 20? I don't remember how many they give you. I think it's 20. But then I thought that the pack of only road tiles was 30, and sometimes that's 40. I don't know why, but anyway, that's more or less what I want. I want to fill that in, get this section finished. I also want to connect this White House eventually, Cream House, whatever. I want to reconstruct this neighborhood because that's ass. That's also ass, but I mean, it's connected to everything, so it could be worse. They have access to the building. It just sucks because it's right next to a goddamn neighborhood. What is this, the fuck you hour? Like, what's happening? Okay, give me a minute. I was already thinking about doing this way back at the start of this run. And I decided not to for whatever reason. We're going to connect this up here. Wait for that bridge to come back, and then we're going to connect those two over here. Brick. And then I think, and again, I mentioned this earlier, I think we're going to connect that as well. Just in case any of these facilities need a little extra help. Then they have someone who can come in and help. Yeah, this is getting a little traffic-y. I don't really love it. We're going to put... See, I don't know where to put this, though. I've created so many intersections that I'm like... I could put one here, I could put one here, I could put one here, I could put one here. So that was maybe a mistake, but on one hand, I feel like this traffic is flowing way better than it would have if I would have had them all going through the same intersection. Also, you love to see it. I would have liked to see more traffic lights now because of this, but what can you do, I guess? Alright, so this is gonna be a little... This might be a little uncomfortable. Connect it like that. And now the difficulty is gonna be rebuilding this bridge, because there's a lot of traffic on this bridge. That's fine, I guess. It actually looks like that cleared up pretty quickly. You just need... These guys need to get off of the bridge, like, as soon as humanly possible. Thank you. Okay. And take that out. Gonna bring you up here, over here, over here. I kind of hate the way that looks, though. I don't really like that either, but I think that'll do. That should be good to go. Okay, what else do we have going on right now? That should all be fine. The only thing I'm perhaps nervous about is that there might be something underneath this motorway, and I, like, kind of can't see it. But I think we're okay. As in, like, the road's not connected properly or something. Let me see. You can come over here. No, not like that. There we go. And I guess let's go ahead and... I mean, you're not... This facility's not struggling. If anything, these are struggling, because there's just a lot of fucking traffic. If I could get a lot of road tiles, I feel like I could probably clean this up and make it... let's say somewhat better. Because unfortunately, this shit, there's nothing I can do about this. I can't even turn these in the other direction because there's another facility right here. That's just the ultimate go fuck yourself spawn. I guess what I would want to do, again, if I could either get another motorway or a lot of road tiles, is connect all of these greens up and around this way so that they can completely not have to come through here. That would probably be even better. Again, I need a lot of road and a bridge. Or perhaps just a motor pass. Motor pass? Overway. Overway? Motorway. Motorway. Again, I think that's just like a regional thing. I don't think we call them motorways. I'm guessing this was made in the UK by like UK developers. And we don't call them motorways in the States, I don't think. So I'm just having a hard time, like, rewiring my brain to use the other terminology. I think that's the key. I think I need to get all of the greens out of here as soon as I can. Because there's a lot of congestion up here. So cross your fingers. We either want a... Shoutouts to anyone who actually crossed their fingers, by the way. You're the true believers. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We either need a big pack of road tiles in a bridge, or road tiles in a motorway. Oh my god, I'm just gonna, like, slap myself right across the fucking face. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's not the most ideal option, but it is one of the options that I gave. Alright, how do we want to do this? I don't know if this is going to be enough road tiles, to be honest. This might suck. Now, something worth pointing out is that we'll get this bridge back. We're not going to need that once we get this in order. We also have to reconstruct this bridge, I think, but that's fine. Just there, I guess? I guess that works. We'll do this. Then we're going to go ahead and take this bridge out. The bridge. Okay, we'll wait for the... Oh, that might be a little problematic. Yeah, I saw it. I don't really know what to do about it at the moment. I'm a little busy. We're gonna have to let this simmer for a second, I think. First of all... Oh, I know what to do, I know what to do. Maybe. We're gonna reconnect all of these, pointing in the other direction. Because then we can kind of funnel them all up here. Eh! As long as you guys get over there and fix that facility quickly, like... You got this. I believe. They are not getting over there quickly. You hate to see it. I took out that bridge too quickly. No, just like that. This was going so well. I'm so upset. That was actually like a really good run, and I kind of like brought it back. Like I was actually having a lot of fun troubleshooting that one. I took that one bridge out way too early, though, and it, like, completely sabotaged that facility. I'm surprised it let me take the bridge out, because usually it won't let you do that. If there's, like, a pending route on it already, they, like, won't let you take it back. I guess it just lined up, like, just right, so that they were like, nah, let him take it. God, I was actually pretty confident that we were going to hit 1,000 on that one. I'm a little salty. But overall, I'm, like, pleased just because it was actually fun. Whereas, like, I don't remember which one of these it was that where I was, like, not having a good time. Like, it was just, with the spawns were just in such a hellish... space that it was just kind of awful. It's good enough for now, though. I to be fair, maybe I just had to like de-rust. It had been about a week since I've played, so maybe I had to kind of get myself back into the mood, not in the mood, in the rhythm of it. But I also feel like on these first ones we had some really bad spawns. Didn't I reset Dubai like 3 times or something? And even then, the furthest run I got wasn't even 500 points. Like, that one was nasty. Alright. That'll be it for this episode, though. Like I said, this was a good... That was a good run. I was having a good time with that one. It even went a little bit longer, so that's nice, too. So next time we'll check out, Chiang Mai. I'm probably completely butchering that. I would assume that's a... Maybe it says Thailand. That's like I don't know if that's is it the capital of the entire country? I guess I have no idea. I'm probably gonna Google it because I'm curious. And then we'll check that out next time. I wouldn't say that that's going to be a finale or anything, even though this is the last city. I think we're probably going to go back and do these and try to get 1,000 points at some point. Now, especially now that I'm getting back into the groove of things. And then we might just do a couple episodes that are like, hey, let's just go do the daily. We might have some of those on our plate too. So I don't know, but thank you for watching. If you're having a good time, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help me out to let me know that you guys are having a good time, so I know to keep making the episodes. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, and thank you again for watching.